This look like diamonds.
Kunle Afolayan's latest Netflix telling is a contained story with a unique tonal approach to a familiar coming-of-age background. It is a story weaved on a tangible quality, at least at first. While it unfortunately loses steam with its conventional path, it remains intriguing for long enough to be a worthwhile experience. Hey guys, welcome to Popcorn and Reels. My name is Focus, and today we'll be reviewing Kunle Afolayan's latest Netflix movie called Ijogbon. Now, spoilers ahead. Turn back now. You've been warned. Still here? Okay, let's review. 4 teenagers from a rural village in southwest Nigeria stumble upon a pouch of uncut diamonds, but before long, others come looking for the bounty. Written by Tunde with a co-story credit by Kunle Afolayan, Ijogbon follows 4 young individuals played by Ruby Akubweze, Kayode Ojuolape Jr., Oluwaseyi Ebiesuwa, and Fawaz Aina. These 4 individuals stumble upon a pouch of uncut diamonds. They manage to sell the diamonds, acquire valuable possessions with the proceeds, and plan to japa to overseas for a better life. Their initial excitement soon ushers a path to a host of troubles as the owners of the diamonds soon come searching for them. One of them is eventually captured and held hostage in order to recover the rest of the diamond. The setup before we meet our 4 teenagers stumble upon the MacGuffin that rides them through the course of the movie was one of mystery and suspense, as we see Teju, played by Greg Ojefwa, being handed a bag of diamond before he gets tailed and chased, and out of fear hides the diamond before he was killed, even though we never really got a concrete motive of why this event. The cinematography and camera language employs paints the fictional town of Oyo-Oke as grounded and lived in as possible, and with the visionary direction of Kunle Afolayan, they were able to fashion something of worth with the trials and tribulation of these 4 teenagers with realistic tropes and the naivete of some teenagers. We understand their lives, their struggles, and their wants for a better life, thus the Japa syndrome, and this is admirably seen through the performances of these young actors, though none of them stand out as the case may be. But if we had to pick, we'd say Oluwaseyi Ebiesuwa as Ranti tried for the most part, as he embodies the sense of caution, rebellious, and disillusioned manner opposite Jamiu, who is the leader of the group. With all this, you could still sense the lack of chemistry between these 4 friends, and this takes out any believability their dynamic should have, but in all honesty, the actors delivered as far as the materials they were given allowed them to. So we can say the 4 friends rendition imbues the movie with some level of lively energy matched with an upbeat editing and music choices. The supporting cast are an array of some Nollywood veterans from Sam Dede, Bimbo Manuel, Yemi Shodimo, and Tana Adelana, who played the parents of the kids, and to Femi Branch, Adunni Ade, Funky Malam, and Robin Lee as the antagonists of the story, who all felt wasted in their dealings. Yemi Solade's character and arc was a little more interesting from his events with the kids and the backstabbing and cheating plot that did add something to the movie. Ijogbon is well paced enough to keep us mildly intrigued about what comes next in the story and what lies ahead for each of these characters. With a runtime that nearly hits the 2-hour mark, the movie didn't fail to leave some holes and unanswered questions, some silly enough to have you wondering the credibility of the writing. We don't really get to know, even if it's a little, who Femi Branch and Adunni Ade's crew are, and whether they are legal miners or are they corporate thieves or whatever, and how did they just come into a village with no identification or preceding events to a village and they are just given lands to operate on simply because they say they are what they are. Another enormous way in which the movie falters is in the unnecessary twist at the 3rd act of the movie. The story the kids and the Chinese man plotted was not only unbelievably shallow and weak in its writing, but even how the kids were narrating the story felt superficial and bland. Like, how don't the police officers ask questions but just lay ears to a raggedy story? And on top of that, the tonal shift of the 3rd act really did a disservice to the entire movie, for it was sacrificing what would have been a cool dramatic moment for some cheap moments of comedy, and revelations played out like flip switch rather than gradual realization. Like in the moment where these kids are in danger, where gunshots are going around and dead bodies are lying on the floor, the character still has time to be throwing big English for comic relief.
This is cataclysm of a bewildering magnitude.
Now, still talking about unanswered questions and plot holes, like how Jamiu conveniently left his phone in the hut that open, or Ranti, who has been running away from Kasali all this while, but now confronting him just like that for Jamiu's phone to fall. What money was Ranti even owing Kasali in the first place, and what did he borrow the money for? Why did Kasali blatantly mention the same spot he and BC have been conveniently meeting up? Why did Funky Malan decide to follow Omoba to the iPhone scene? Why did Jamiu just give Omoba back his phone? And what's up with the Tale by the Campfire story? It didn't add anything to the movie. And if you want to mention the part between Adunni Ade's character and Robin Lee's character, come on. The movie would have easily done without that. How heavy is a scorpion to have made Funky Malam's character ask if it was diamond in the bag? For God's sake, even if it's the Rock Scorpion King. I'm done with this place. In the end, there aren't many coming of age or teen Nollywood movies, and gladly Ijogbon makes a decent statement for why there should be more or likewise telling of this nature. It is entertaining, well paced on an averagely rendered canvas with broad stroke, but it doesn't sail through, as it feels like the movie would have been better as another genre, let's say comedy, than the dramatic angle it chose to follow, and a final act that can't quite reconcile the story's ill-conceived tonal swing. Ijogbon emphasizes the value of true and open communication, guidance and trust from parents, as it plays a key role in shaping the lives, path, and destinies of their children. Parents should know the whereabouts of their children at all times and help guide the children to better decision making and life lessons. So, what do you think about review? Do you agree? Do you not? Have you seen Ijogbon yet? Let us know your take in the comment section below. If you like this video, please do give us a thumbs up. For more movie and TV related content like this, be sure to subscribe to Popcorn and Reels, hit the bell icon to get notified whenever we drop a new video, and remember, wherever you are, never ever stop watching movies. Catch you guys soon. Peace. Post credit scene. Baba, if you want to shoot this guy, just shoot this guy now. What's up with the monologuing? Villains.
You sly dog! You got me monologuing!
Okay, so Omoba pushed this bag and we can see it's pushed right in there. But when Funky Malam and his other guys came in, the bag was out.
We use superstitions in China to keep people away. You have 12 hours, then your friend dies.
They would have just given him Yoruba to speak with, because even the English, we're not hearing him clear. And we would like to use this opportunity to give a big shout out to Iroko Critics with Receipt. If you're looking for a good opportunity and a good space to share your thoughts and your take about Nollywood movies, then you should check out their Nollywood Film Club every Sunday on Twitter, or no, not Twitter, formerly Twitter, on X. Yes, they handle a Twitter space where they talk about movies. Not just them, but everybody is welcome to talk about movies every Sunday from 6 p.m. Go there, you can find out about movies, you can hear people's take and opinion on a movie. You may agree or disagree, but it's something to check out. It's on X every Sunday, and some people might be called Twitter, formerly Twitter. It's on Twitter. X gonna give it to you. Wait for you to get it on your own.